Regional Police simply saying for now that they're investigating. Steve?
All right, thank you, Ryan. CTV's Ryan McDonald from our newsroom in Sydney tonight. Today marks a solemn anniversary of a national tragedy that has never been far from the minds of people on the North Shore of New Brunswick. It has been 10 years since the van crash that killed 7 members of the Bathurst High School basketball team and 1 adult. Tonight, a candlelight vigil at the site of the crash on Highway 8 will recall the moments when so many lives were forever changed. As CTV's Nick Moore tells us tonight, the incident prompted immediate changes in the way students are transported.
From unimaginable tragedy a decade ago came an immediate call to try and prevent it from ever happening again.
I think immediately, at least on one level, there was certainly an understanding that there was going to be reports from a number of official branches, the coroner chief among them.
Kelly Lamrock was the Minister of Education in New Brunswick at the time. An inquiry would be held, but Lamrock remembers the calls for immediate action.
I do recall there was immediately a temporary ban put in place on the particular type of van used. There had been issues raised in other jurisdictions, not conclusively, but until we had more information, our idea was eliminate any possible risk.
It prompted a discussion about student transportation across Canada, including Nova Scotia.
Those types of vehicles were not permitted for passenger student transportation in Nova Scotia, and that remains the same.
We put a stop on the 15-passenger van, assisted some schools for whom that was disruptive because they had a fleet.
An inquiry a year following the collision upheld the ban on having a 15-passenger van operated by a school, while a recommendation that only a trained school bus driver could drive children to extracurricular activities was not accepted by the provincial government.
There is, I think, been a decentralization of travel that administrators are, I think, profoundly uncomfortable saying, okay, we'll arrange all this and we'll make the call. I suspect that's probably going to be the situation for some time, is that collective decision-making has given way to simply saying parents should do what they're comfortable with.
Reflecting a change provoked by terrible tragedy. And a candlelight vigil again will begin tonight at 9 o'clock where the crash happened. It will continue into the early morning and to 12:08 a.m. That would be the moment when the crash happened 10 years ago. Steve?
Nick, thank you. We will have coverage of the vigil tonight on our news at 11:30. That is our Nick Moore in Fredericton. The municipality of Argyle is holding an information session.
Does somebody want to comment before the video's on? Does somebody want to comment?
For children ages 7 and under.